Good. Internet's working. Hey, welcome everybody. We are live and in my cabin right now. Two of the stars of Celebrity Cruise Line. We've got first Mike Mentz. Everybody, stick your head in real quick, Mike. Just come on, put your face in. There he is, Mike Mentz. Everybody, that's his profile. And the man who no one has said his name out loud to me yet. Yaniv?
It's Yaniv.
Yaniv, everybody. It's Yaniv. And he's not Jewish. That's just a hat. So anyway, but so welcome everybody to the virtual comedy show where 4 out of 5 dentists agree we are the leading cause of teeth grinding in the United States. So, or my favorite biblical term, gnashing of teeth. What does that even mean? Gnashing. People gnash their teeth.
Somebody's watching TV, and I'm gonna try and mute him.
Yeah, or something like that.
My brother is probably watching TV.
Go on.
I've already muted him, I think.
Somebody else is watching.
Guys.
You know, it always starts on a wonderful show where somebody's watching TV.
All right, try it now.
Oh, well, hey, you know, let's start over, everybody. Well, welcome, and forget about the gnashing of teeth joke. It's just not going to work now. So, as Bonnie Raitt says, let's give them something to talk about and have our perfect show. By the way, it's our 9/11 show. It's 9/11, so we've got rebel rouser Steve Goody on the show, of course, and enemy of the fascist state, Patty Vasquez. Plus, we have outside agitators Vince Moranto and Randy Brooks. Also, and in honor of our 22nd remembrance of the 9/11 attacks, as I said before on this show, during that day, I was driving to Des Moines that morning, and I only heard it on the radio all morning, and I was very confused until I reached the comedy club, and we spent the entire evening watching, and I was horrified. I remember very little in my life, but I remember every second of that. It is drilled down to my soul. And by the way, and it got really sent home. It was 2 years later in 2003 when I came in on a ship to New York for the first time, and seeing the open space of the towers being gone was something that affected me forever. But I do want to say, though, I understand kids born after like 2001 do not feel the gravity of this. I don't think we should fault young people if they don't feel the gravity of it. You try to explain it, but I don't think they'll ever going to understand. I was trying to explain to one young lady the other day, and she finally said, so it's like how I felt when Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner were getting a divorce. So I almost had her. Okay, well, so we give all of our thoughts to the amazing people who lost their lives in 9/11, and of course, all the heroes and sacrifices and condolences to their families. Okay, now let's get to the jokes, because I want to hear the bad things people are saying about me in my hometown. We'll talk about that later. Let's go. Number one, if we're ready. There could be an automotive strike this week as contract talks between the union and the big three U.S. automakers has stalled. The union wants better pay, more safeguards, and please, God, let us buy Toyotas. That's a tough week, guys. I can tell already. Tough week. Wow. I worked hard on that one. Police in Arizona were called to a local Goodwill when someone had donated a human skull with a plastic blue eye stuck in the socket. Who's seen this? Nobody's seen this. The medical examiner said the skull was a historic piece. It was a very old skull, and it was human remains, but it was not from a crime. A Goodwill spokesman said, so can we sell the eye? They're the kind of people that would do that. Okay. Hey, news from Alaska. Scientists aboard the NOAA ship Okeanos Explorer found an unidentified golden orb 2 miles below the ocean's surface. And this is like yesterday. It was a golden ball that was spongy, and they have no idea what it is. Now, in other news, right now, there's a mermaid saying, where is it, boy? Where's the ball? Get the ball. And he won't find the ball. Okay. Well, the cute jokes are over. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis tried to apologize for writing a character letter of support for 70s show actor Danny Masterson, who just got 30 years in jail for you know what? The worst thing ever. It's so bad that your social media gets taken down if I say it, so I'm not going to say it. The video of the apology looked like it was shot at the Hanoi Hilton POW prison in Vietnam in '74. Have you seen these two? They're both wearing dirty T-shirts and look like they were just waterboarded into it. No one in the world is buying this apology, by the way, especially after the old video found of Kutcher creepily salivating over 14-year-old Hillary Duff and the Olsen twins, counting the days till they turn 18. Isn't that fun?
Oh.
And it's weird. It's weird that the cast of the 70s show actually lived like they were in the 70s. I don't understand, it's crazy. Mila Kunis went so far as to say that Masterson was of tremendous character and an outstanding older brother figure to her. I mean,
Whoa.
I agree, said Ted Bundy's sister. I'm sure the judge can't wait for the next letter to come in from Roman Polanski. Okay. There you go. See, that was fun. They like them dark on this show, guys. Elon Musk. I think I do an Elon Musk joke every week. Elon Musk is now having another child with singer Grimes after having recently had two children with another woman and previously having two children with Grimes after having a child with one of his employees and a bunch with his first wife. And Grimes put out a tweet to let folks know she wants to be left alone. She wants all of them left alone, and that all the women are getting along and looking forward to working together to raise the kids. And also in other news, Elon Musk was just given an honorary PhD from BYU for Mormon studies. That was a lot of mouth. That's funny, but it could have been written better. I should have spent more time. I had lunch with two dummies today, so I didn't have time. Oh wait, they're here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. By the way, they're both in their 30s and they have 0% body fat. Both of them. They're just both like. So I feel like the dad bod loser in the room. Terrible. Also, Joe Biden was in Vietnam. Before leaving, he went and visited the memorial. Hey, it's a Hanoi thing in Hanoi for John McCain. Did you know there's a memorial for John McCain in Hanoi? Who many don't know that John McCain traveled with Joe Biden for many years when Joe was a senator because John McCain was a Senate Navy liaison. They were great friends, even though on opposite sides of the aisle politically. And Biden often consulted McCain before making decisions. The president saluted the Marines at the memorial, laid down a coin, and said, "Why did it have to be you and not Sarah Palin?" Okay. What? You'll go see Sarah. Oh yeah, we can see Sarah Palin tomorrow. What part of Alaska does she live in now? I don't know if she does. I don't know. She left there for 2 years. All right. Well, we're having a discussion in the room now. Hey, and now, before we finish up, I've got two more. And now a new feature called Guest Write-In Jokes from Marshall Stern. If y'all remember Marshall Stern. He wrote a joke today and you decide whether it's good or not. Here we go. There have been some unintended consequences to Ron DeSantis's Don't Say Gay law in Florida. The Florida Gators are now just the Tours. Marshall Stern, everybody. Okay, now to close up before Steve comes in and does a top 10, a message for one person who isn't watching. Drew, you can't do this. We love you, Drew. Your super cute lisp, your dumping of Tom Green, a whole lifetime of joy since you were 4 years old, through the awkward drunken teen years, and even an Amy Fisher movie. We can forgive you. We love you, but you can't be a scab. You have to sit on the sidelines and wait out the writer's strike. Go to the picket line. Take that Ross dude from Leno out for more teeth whitening. Nobody watches that. But support the writers. If you really want to help, get on the picket line yourself with a sign that says, Grossy Josie supports writers the mostly. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Goody, this is the Virtual Comedy Show. That's Yaniv and Mike, who actually stayed the whole time.
Tassell, everybody.
Aren't seeing Pablo.
Yay.